Welcome guys to a brand new video on solo leveling Arise. Now I was planning on going out, so I didn't really think I was going to make any videos today, simply because I finished my exam. It's time for me to party and get the fuck out of my room, but of course plans changed and I'm here to make videos for you guys. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the mistakes beginner players or global players should not be making right now. So as you can see right now, I am a player that's been playing this for a while now. I have seen a lot of people talk about the special summons, and a lot of people are really upset about this because it was worded in a way in which everyone thought they would have the opportunity to get the item, but of course it's pay to win item over here. And my summons were actually not that great. As you can see, I picked this one over here. I picked dupe for plume. I don't even think I've added it inside. Oh, I have. There we go. So this is my weapons. Perfect. Anyways, in today's video, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the mistakes beginner players should not be making. So let's start with it. First of all, follow the flipping challenges. I don't know what you guys are doing right now. Literally day one, follow the challenges. Do not stray away from the challenges. This will essentially help you guys mid-max the resources you need, because of course you need more summons. Of course you want to get as many SSR characters and weapons as possible. You need to complete these challenges and chapters as fast as possible. To make sure you do that, you need to follow these challenges, and in fact it makes the progression a lot faster, because there is some missions in here that tells you, okay, use gate keys or use some encore keys. You should not be using your encore keys and gate keys until you get to a chapter that tells you, okay, you must use encore missions and whatever. So we are currently in day one. You guys should honestly be able to clear chapter 3 all the way to chapter 3 if you followed the challenge. Now I don't know what you guys are trying to focus on right now, but progression is the main focus. Push as high and fast as possible with this story over here. Now right now we do have extra story that I'm going to be doing later on, but your main goal is just to push, and it's all good and easy in terms of like progression. It's a simple goal you need to do, and obviously Song Jin-woo is going to be the main character and the main important character you need to work on. So he's going to be the main unit you need to focus on at the start. Now you guys probably reroll, you probably have your Charhain, you probably have all the best characters in the game, whatever. Of course you want to invest into them, that is fine, but just know when it comes to artifacts, the artifact that was given to you for free for pre-registration, first of all, I'm just gonna say that it sucks for early access player, because this is the worst pre-registration rewards I have ever seen. Where is it? This level 30 of this gear, making it sound good, and it's flipping level 30. It's atrocious. First of all guys, as you're playing through this game, level 30 gear becomes obsolete like pretty fast. Like day 2, day 3, you will actually not day 3. No, not day 1. Sorry, day 3 or 4, you will start farming some higher level weapon. So therefore, this will probably become obsolete. But for now, when you initially start this game, if you have the opportunity to, or you've unlocked it, give all of that to Song Jin-woo. That is your main priority, and it works for him. As you can see, my Song Jin-woo has level 55 ones. Crit rate is definitely the most important one for Song Jin-woo, as well as of course damage increase, additional attack, crit damage as well, all that amazing stuff. So that's your main priority. When it comes to skills, I'm not sure when you unlock like equipping skills and switching skills out, but eventually you want to use this skill over here alongside this skill over here. But you can also use mutilate, you can also use this skill over here. You just use any of the skills that of course benefits you. Break is very important. If there's a boss you're going against, you need to use break on them. Okay, also reroll for weapons. You absolutely need to reroll. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Rerolling helps you guys progress as fast as possible. If you're not rerolling, it's gonna affect your progression, and I don't want to hear you guys complain. It's as simple as that. Now you're gonna have to unlock gates, instant dungeon, encore missions, but gates is important because this way you get a lot of really good rewards and resources. Okay, this sucks. I think they've reduced the high rank gates because I keep getting trash ones. Difficulty 30 right now. A rank. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and just do this. Eesh, I will not be able to beat this. Now if you guys bought this stuff, you will be able to get 5 perfect. There we go. So you get 5 free skip tickets, whatever it is, whatever. It's very helpful, of course. Gate is the worst game mode in this game. If you guys are unaware, gate becomes very tedious and annoying the more you play this game. So just a quick disclaimer on that front as well. Okay, so yeah, that's it. You won't unlock this anytime soon, so don't forget about. Oh my days, did they unlock this? Yo, they improved this design. That's pretty cool. This is something you won't unlock right now, so don't worry about that. So focus on obviously clearing out missions. You get a lot of summoning tickets, and it's important that you do not make a mistake when it comes to the selections over here. Now honestly, this is probably the best selection when you start the game. Like even right now, I still need more dupes for all these characters, and it will help you guys out a lot. Now when it comes to re-rolling, Emma and Seo, obviously a great choice as well. I put Choi, but honestly you could either go with 2 weapons, 2 characters, or you can pretty much do 3-1. But let's not forget, you do want weapons. Now even if you lose 50-50, once again this is 50-50, even if you lose 50-50, you still have amazing choices of SSR characters that you could lose your 50-50 to. As long as it's not Lim, and as long as it's not this guy over here, you're fine. I'm not saying Lim is bad, I'm just saying out of all the other characters in here, those 2 are not the go-to ones. But I still recommend having 2 weapons, because weapons will help your progression as much as possible. How many do we? Okay, 34. Can I top up? Okay, of course, when it comes to topping up in this game, be reasonable. Guys, do not whale straight away. I never recommend whaling immediately a game comes out, because you don't know if you're going to drop the game in a week's time. So please don't make a mistake by actually waiting on this game straight away. However, if you want to do a little bit of purchases right here and there, you have the daily essence stones and the daily growth support. This will help you guys early game, especially the daily growth support. You want to be pushing as far as possible, getting as much XP as possible. This is pretty good for that. Now I'm not going to be buying this anymore though. I do like the 5 skip tickets for the gate, because I absolutely hate gate, and you guys will grow to hate gates as well. But at the end of the day, this is not that useful, because eventually I'm gonna get to level 80 and I won't need that. But for early game players like you guys, it is going to be very helpful. So artifacts, do not level up your artifacts too high. Now you guys are going to see me with level plus 20 or enhancements level 20. Do not do that, especially when you have level 30. Probably like 3 enhancements, 4 enhancements, and that's it. You don't want to go further, because you're instantly going to unlock in-core missions and be able to farm the higher difficulty one, and it's better. So the moment you unlock this too, it is important that you focus on them. But this is going to be extremely difficult if you do not have CO. So I want to showcase this. Actually, I will showcase this at the end, so stay tuned for that as well. That is honestly one of the hardest boss ever, alongside the Arachnid. It's pretty irritating. Not the hardest though, it's irritating. But with the new character, Charhain absolutely kills that boss. It kills the boss with no hesitation, and it's amazing. Don't forget to take a look at the event section over here. We don't have that much event right now, or maybe because I'm not a new player. I'm a little bit disappointed with the beginner events right now. I don't really see any new player events. Maybe it's because I'm not in a new account, so maybe I'll try re-rolling and on another account to see what it's like for beginner players right now as well. But take a look at the missions. You guys probably won't have this available right now. Yeah, I think you'll have this one obviously. If you get Charhain, try and level up as much as possible, and then you have this as well. So how many do I have? 80. Perfect. I get one extra dupe before it goes away. Now we have this new reverse mission. I don't know when you have to unlock what level you have to be to unlock the reverse, because of course I've already gone balls deep on the chapter stuff. But obviously focus on the stories as well, because story gives you a lot of XP. Pushing far as possible will help you guys and benefit you guys a lot. I don't know how gold is going to be later on, but be very wary with your gold resources. Do not go balls deep and just spend your gold as much as don't spend your gold. Basically, don't spend it on useless stuff, just on useful characters. And again, if you want to know the best characters in the game, I will rank them right now. I probably would make a dedicated video to all of this, but number 1 probably, honestly, number 2, 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna go with 4. Honestly, that crit damage is nutty. He always out DPS's my Choi, but then again, my Choi is not as invested into it compared to Beck, so maybe I'm wrong. But again, I do think Beck in terms of DPS is insane, but Choi as well just comes absolutely smoking. So it comes in and smokes everyone. So literally the best ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are the main priority, guys, for characters. But then of course, if you get her, Libora and Beck Yunhu, you guys are fine. I will make a separate video going over whether you guys should summon for silver main Beck, but he is a good character, but you guys might not be able to actually fully utilize him. Now, another mistake you guys should not be making is forgetting the exchange shop over here, because there's a lot of really good items in here that you should be buying, especially this section over here. So I just need to make sure I haven't bought anything. Good. So in here, some of the items you can buy. Now, to get this, actually, first of all, you need to go over to your weapons and then use salvage. Now, I wouldn't recommend salvaging SR. I absolutely do not recommend salvaging SR. Now, eventually, when you start getting really good SSR weapons, you can now start salvaging your R weapons. So for Sung Jinwoo, I don't really, need any of this because I already have the SSR. So I'm gonna do this right now. Done. Here we go. But I would not recommend it if you're a new player. But just in case you do use those stuff, you can exchange it for some of the items in here that will help you guys with progression. But one of the most important part is the mana exchange for gates. You get this stuff from gates, and I highly recommend you buy the instance dungeon and dungeon key every flipping time. And then if you need some weapon enhancements, it's right here. If you need this, it's right here, which as you can see, I need some. I absolutely need some, but I still have some gates to complete, so I'm going to be able to get more from there, so I don't really mind. So yeah, make sure you guys are buying all this stuff in here. Don't forget this side over here. Eventually you will unlock the battlefield of time to be able to get some of the medals to get all of these items in here. So that's very, very important. So yeah, hopefully you guys find this video helpful. I know I said in the middle of the video that I was going to show you guys how I beat this boss, because this is definitely the most hardest boss, but I'm not going to put myself through torture trying to whilst recording this, so I am not doing that. But again, those are some of the mistakes you should not be making again. Don't forget about all that helpful guides. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.